You saw a problem.
Variable to variable.
Variable to variable. Okay. So now, still an issue. What do I do now? Any ideas?
Power down.
Power down. That's the whole reason we took that natural log. So I have x, natural log, 1 plus 1 over x. That still equals natural log of y. But we did all that work, and did it solve our problem? No. What was our problem? We need a fraction. So we have to force it to be a fraction. Right? Here's what I'm going to do. See that in front?
Yes.
I'm going to kind of move it down. But when I move it down, it's not x. I'm going to get very tricky. It's going to be 1 over x. Just think about it. Huh?
Could you just put everything over 1?
What? But it's got to have a meaningful denominator. Everything's over 1. So, no, we need a meaningful fraction.
Just put it over.
Yeah. No. Do you see here by KFC?
It's still the same.
It's still the same?
Yes.
So when I bring it down, you better reciprocate, right? Because we're kind of doing our KFC backwards right now. Are you with me there?
Sure.
Now I have a fraction. When I plug in, what do I get up top?
You get 0.
I get 0. When I plug on the bottom, I get
0.
0. So it is an indeterminate form. Once again, I want to see that somewhere on your page that you show me you know what indeterminate form it is. Because that's sometimes the hardest part. Okay, so here we go.
So do you not care about the natural log of y?
Oh, we will. We'll get there. But that doesn't need to be fractions. I'm only working on, this is the only side that has a limit. That's all I'm trying to solve. This, there's nothing to solve there. I don't need to find a limit or anything. So here we go. Limit. X goes to infinity. Now, do you remember the shortcut for natural logs?
G prime over G.
G prime over G. Well, let's go ahead and do the chain rule because it's been a while. U is 1 plus 1 over x. And I'm going to go ahead and write that as x to the negative 1. Yeah? F of u is natural log of u. What's the derivative of that? 1 over u. Derivative of this is over x squared. You with me there? Subtract 1. So it gets messy. We have to be careful. That is 1 plus 1 over x times negative 1 over x squared. So let's go ahead and multiply top and bottom. That will give me negative 1 over distribute x squared plus x. So it's not as messy. We no longer have a fraction. So over here, I'll go back here. The top is negative 1 x squared plus x. What's the derivative of the bottom?
Negative 1 over x squared.
Negative 1 over x squared. And it still equals natural log y. We'll just keep working on this side. What should I do? It's KFC. So I have the limit. X goes to infinity. That will end up getting positive x squared over x squared plus x. You with me there? Well, what should I do? Yeah, factor it out. Simplify as much as you can. So when you do that, you have x plus 1. Cancel, cancel. So I have x over x plus 1. A lot of work, a lot of room to make little mistakes. Better watch those derivatives. A lot of algebra though. A lot of algebra. Can I plug in now?
No.
What do I get? Infinity over infinity.
Plus 1
No, no, no. Okay. So what do I do? Again. But this one's easier, right?
Sure.
What's the derivative of the top?
1.
What's the derivative of the bottom?
1.
So what's the limit of 1?
1.
1. Don't circle that. Oh, some of you did already. That's not my answer. That was just the left-hand side of this problem, correct? It still equals natural log of y, correct? And didn't we define y in the beginning to be the limit? Right? wanted, this whole limit. So you better solve for y. How do I do that?
Is the limit equal?
E do that.
Oh.
So y equals e, which is my limit. A lot of people do this big old long problem perfectly and forget to set equal natural log y. That's one we have to know. Start it, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do some of those on the frequently missed ones next week.
Sorry.
Questions? Be careful, I didn't give you an easy one.
Did you say
I said I did.